Hello, welcome to Draves Archery, dravesarchery.com. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you this G5 quiver mount bracket. It's working great with the TightSpot quivers. We've been putting a lot of those on in combination of this HHA Optimizer Ultra, the dial sight, so that you can get to your dial and your quiver's not hitting it, your arrows aren't hitting it, so on, etc. So I'm going to show you here real quick on how to do this. This comes with multiple different brackets, as you can see in the package. I'm going to do the Matthews one, and we're going to drop this little deal in here. These are keyed. The TightSpot, I've been putting this guy to get it out as far as I can. I've been putting it almost straight out, maybe actually I believe down one. I've been doing a lot of these. That just snaps in there as, we'll go one more click back, as such. Okay, and then it'll come with this big washer, teeth washer. Put it on the back side, and it's important to get that guy really tight. Screw it in. It does come with a little rubber cap. I don't know if I brought that over here or not, but anyways, it does come with a little rubber cap, as you can see there, that you can put over top of these threads so they're not exposed. I'm not going to get this super tight to start off with, just because I don't recall exactly if that's the one I want, but it'll look like that on that side and look like this on that side. So now it's time for the TightSpot. This just lifts up and pulls, detaches like such. Very simple piece, very simple to use. You're going to want to use the washers provided. They come with the TightSpot. Put them on the back side of the screw, and then this slider piece. Alright, so we're going to put this threaded piece in from the back side, and you want this male piece, you call it, sticking out. Now if you order this, you may give us a call, or we should see it, and we'll include a couple longer screws. The screws it comes with aren't quite long enough to reach through. You definitely want to use this washer, little brass washer, and get this guy started. Now the nice thing about this TightSpot is it's got the grooves in it that you can slide, and we can also slide them within the G5 bracket. Now the higher or different you put this G5 bracket, it also works good on the Z7 Extremes, and it works really good on about everything. If you want your quiver off, even if you're not running a TightSpot, you want your quiver back further or off the bow or up high off your sight, you're shooting any type of single pin sight and you don't want it jacked way out here, this is a bracket that can help achieve that. So we're going to loosen these up for adjustability. This TightSpot just loosens here. This quiver is really light. It looks big, but it holds your arrows really nice. And these are carbon rods, so, and it's adjustable as far as the arrow tension by tightening up these little wedges, and you can screw this down and that will make those smaller. So now we got this guy where to slide. This rubber piece right here is actually to keep from rattling because it gets that tight. Okay. Now we're hitting this cam up top here, so we're going to go down to probably about in there.
You just push that lever down and that locks it on that dovetail.
Okay, now screw this in. You can get this as straight or as crooked as you want it. I have even put a couple, this gets so tight you may even have to put a little washer between this black and this gray piece. I mean, it gets that tight, guys. I mean, this thing, you don't get anything sit any closer to your bow than what this TightSpot does, or you just don't put it down all the way. Either which way, whatever works for you. Okay, so now I'm going to pull this back, make sure this cam doesn't hit. Barely hitting. We'll go down just a little bit more. Probably right there. This is an 80-pound MR7. See there, we got clearance. Perfect, just enough. We're not hitting there. See how close that all rides? I mean, it's so close and tight. And just wait when you see this guy. Snug these up. It's got a rear arrow deployment. Arrow pops right out the back. It's got this little rubber bumper here so it doesn't hit your roller guard. You just got to get it in the right place. And you get up in your stand. You want to pop it off. Just lift that and it comes right off. And you can adjust that tension on how hard you want it to come off too by that screw, and then there's a set screw in the back to anchor it. So it's real simple. Just put it on, push it down. It's really quiet, really tight, and I got plenty of room to get around my arrows and adjust my dial in a quick scenario. And it's a fabulous setup. You can get this as straight or as crooked as you want it to, just by playing with the adjustments inside there. But you need the G5 quiver bracket. It'll work on a lot of other quivers as well. Even a carbon quiver you can put up there and you get it off of your sight, or any quiver really. I sell a lot of these brackets. They're a great piece. They're magnesium. They don't weigh much, and they'll fit on about every bow. Check them out. You got any questions, call us up at Draves Archery, dravesarchery.com.